All right, so today we are working on a 2014 Chevrolet Suburban. The customer reported a low pressure warning and he did the right thing. He quickly pulled over and called the mechanic. Now, what we did to initially investigate this is we changed the oil pressure sensor in the back of the motor. If you have some patience and a 27 deep socket and the joint along with a short extension, you can actually get down in there and replace that. So we replaced that and we still got the low pressure warning. Now keep in mind the customer did go to a shop to have the oil changed only 600 miles ago. So we went ahead and moved to the next thing. We changed the oil filter and the oil pressure came back. So make sure that whenever you're taking your vehicle to go get serviced, that you either bring your own parts or that they're using high quality parts. The brand of the oil filter that was on the vehicle I did not recognize, so we went ahead and put a Mobile One filter on there. Now when you're diagnosing, the first things that you're going to want to do for the oil pressure, we did a little bit ass backwards. We did the oil pressure sensor first and then the filter. The cheaper solution would be oil filter first, then the sensor. Just keep in mind you don't actually have to remove the intake. It just takes a little bit of patience and you do bang up your hands pretty badly getting back in there. So somebody that's fighting oil pressure problems on a Vortec 5.3, 4.8, 6.0, even the 6.2, go ahead and try these tricks first before you go ahead and tear the motor apart trying to rebuild it. The next thing that we would have pursued at that point would have been the actual mechanical oil pump itself down at the bottom, but that's a really big job. So that's our last ditch resort before checking the clearances on the actual connecting rods. So while we would be doing the pump, I would open up the pan at the bottom and then you would check all the connecting rod clearances to make sure either none of them are blue and burnt or you don't have excessive movement back and forth. Front to back is normal, but side to side is when you start getting the engine knocking and the excessive clearances.